gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome two of the best in the business. One lives in the land of cheese, and the other in the land of 10,000 lakes. This is the Northern Border Banter Podcast with your hosts, Trent McKenzie and Brant Bender.
And here we go.
Whoa! My light is really bright in my eyes. How you doing there, Mr. Bender?
You're in the spotlight.
Yeah, usually I adjust this guy. Holy smokes.
Oh,
There we go. There we go.
great to see you, man.
Great to see you, too. It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, a little vacation there, huh? Well, staycation.
Little staycation from the show, yeah. But here we are meeting on this July 9th, 2025 episode what, 54, is it?
54. Lucky number 54, they say. So
That's what they say.
we made it back.
We made it.
We've been gone for so long. We missed, it was so dead. And then I think
Boom.
like everything just popped off all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
July.
That's exactly how it went down, dude.
Yeah. It's crazy. How have you
Yeah,
been?
what's
What
up,
you been up to?
Oh, just been doing a lot of man shit around the house, like I typically do, just got that dumpster, got that bitch filled up, tore down that shed in the back, that piece of shit shed, and all the other piles of crap, filled it up. At first I was mad. Well, I pulled in, I'm like, God, I 20-yard dumpster. I'm like, oh God, hope that's enough, and so I'm like, I call him up. I'm like, yeah, put on the far right side of the driveway. I'll make sure there's plenty of room for it, when I drive up, so we can like maybe possibly still park the vehicles, in the driveway. So I get home and I'm like, God, that's 10 yards. Right away, I'm like, football, that's not 20 yards. I know what 20 yards is,
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'll deal with it tomorrow. That's Friday. They dropped it off. And I looked it up and 20 cubic yards. So about 10 yards long. Okay. I'll let it go. That's why it's good to sit down and just calm down a little bit. And I researched, because you don't sound like a stupid ass. That's the worst. When you're not prepared for something. And it turns out it was the one I ordered. And it's cubic yards, folks, which makes a lot more sense than 20 yards long. So it turned out to be enough.
20 yards. It's like a semi-trailer.
I know, dude. I was like, that should do it. I was ready to fucking no, but and then Dana being like, I'm such a tard, like with stuff. It's just like, I'm like, let's do this shit. I was ready just to throw everything over the top. And then she goes, hey, wait, does it open? I'm like, what do you mean? Should we look on the sides? And yeah, it did. Like it opened up. So we were able to walk in. I'm like, wow, this is a lot better. So I methodically just packed that bitch, I was like you with a little pack rat thing,
Oh yeah. Moving.
When you pack for moving, I was like you,
Yeah.
except with my shit. So
Well, my shit too. So did you fill it up completely?
yeah, I did. So got the last of it in yesterday. There's a few more things I wanted to throw in it, but and just tonight, my kids were playing hard and they broke Lila's bed. It's like, fuck. I'm like, of course, the dumpster's about to go too. I'm like, oh shit. Because I'm like, oh, we can throw it in there. And then I'm like, no, well, she doesn't have a bed. I'm like, the timing is impeccably bad because I just called them up today to get rid of it. So life of a parent, But
Yeah. How's your 4th of July?
it wasn't bad. Took it easy. Nothing too exciting. How about you? Anything fun happen with you?
They light off.
You blow some shit up?
Are you letting the kids light off fireworks yet? Like by themselves? How old were you when
they do sparklers and the snap things, the white things, you throw on the ground.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you put in your mouth and chew them. Just kidding, don't do that. But yeah, those things are fun. And as you were, sorry to cut you off here, but as we were talking, I cracked this open and I want to sip it. I wasn't even thinking. Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, pistachio. Oh, yeah. Didn't we have that on there before?
Well, I don't know. We might have.
Maybe
we might have. I didn't look it up, and I got this over last weekend. I just got a little sixer, and but I'm gonna give it a sip, and That's good, bro. That's good, bro. I can do some research here too, bro, because I thought I might have, but I wasn't sure. And Dana was waiting in the car,
I don't
and I
think you
didn't.
did.
Yeah, well, this is a solid 7.3. Ooh, on.
The Banter beer meter.
Oh, coming back on fire, dude.
Mm,
It's like we never left.
it's like we never left. Good brew. I can do even more cream, but that might be
Yeah.
because I'm a homo. So I just like the creamy brews. I can't say it enough.
All right.
But anyway, yeah. So
I do like the cream ales. I had
Yeah.
a pistachio cream ale like a couple months ago at like a happy hour,
mhm.
and I ordered just because my buddy ordered it, and then my dumbass, I got the giant size, the biggest size you have, like the whole mug you carry around.
You're not a dumbass. You're my cousin because I do the same fucking thing, man.
Yeah, well, I took like one sip and I
Just
was like,
one.
oh.
That is ballsy.
So I had to
But
like just force it down my throat.
just like, that's no fun.
I
That's no
usually,
fun, dude.
I mean, I like cream ales, but it was a pistachio one, and I don't know, I can't
Just
remember
hit you
which one
wrong?
it was. Yeah, just wasn't good. I don't know why.
Yeah, this one's Indeed. From Indeed. So, ooh, what do you got? What is that? Is that what I think it is?
I'm doing a different brand vodka iced tea.
Oh, there we go.
Skimmers. I found this one on the way out to the cabin.
Fun.
Just another vodka iced tea, regular, 100 calories, non-carbureted.
Carbonated? Not carbureted better.
Non. I don't like the carburation. 2 grams of sugar only.
Carbonation, not carburation. That's a car thing, man.
I said, what did I say?
You say
Carbonation.
carburetor. It's not
Carburation.
no carburetor in this son bitch. That's funny. I shouldn't have said anything at all. Oh fuck.
Ooh, this one's not as good as the Surfsides, I'll say that.
Yeah, Surfside's your baby. You would say
Yeah.
that's your favorite.
Yeah, this is almost too. I don't know. It's pretty good. It's not
Yeah.
terrible, but Surfsides are my favorite.
When I first saw your can, I thought it was a sign to light. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like, I do you, brother. Dana actually, she got a pack of those last weekend because she really wanted it. She had them last year, and I took a sip, and I was like, yeah, these aren't good. Like they're not good. Like, but
Oh, those like
she didn't
seltzers or
finish.
something?
Yeah, they're just like. But then I think the thing is, too, you just get older, and sign to light just sucks. You know, in
It
general.
does suck. It sucked when I was a kid. I didn't really like it. I never did. I don't know why.
I don't know. I don't know why I did. Maybe it's because I rarely had it. You know.
Yeah.
It's not like it had Sunny Light every weekend or something. That I was like, oh, Sunny Light. It's just like watered down orange juice is what it is. It's fucking horrible. Give me some.
Yeah.
real
Was
orange.
there any orange juice in it? It was just like
That's exactly it.
sugar, some kind of something in there to make it turn orange.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Kool-Aid, Sunny Light, you name it. We had it all.
Not bad though, Trent. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I was like on a 4-day bender there out at the cabin for 4th of July.
No limbs were blown off.
No, but all I drank were these vodka iced teas, and Surfside makes a vodka lemonade. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a bunch of those, and I'd occasionally mix in my dad's Busch Light.
There you go.
I'd get too sick of like drinking them, and then I'd throw in a couple Busch Lights.
I understand that.
Didn't get one hangover.
Well, good for you.
Yeah,
That's what it
I
was.
know.
You think?
Might have cracked the code, Trent. Just sticking to these things from now on.
There you go. That's all you gotta do.
I was right. It's a great summer drink for sitting out in the heat, just pounding those back, dude. Oh my god,
Mhm.
it was good.
It looked like a beautiful weekend to do that there.
Yeah,
Well,
it was.
a little bit of rain, but
Yeah, our fireworks 4th of July got rained out Friday night, so
Mhm.
it rained out the whole night. But thankfully we had Saturday, so and Saturday was like perfect weather.
yeah, that picture you sent me is pretty damn cool. Was that from your neighbor's doc?
Yeah, Andy took it. So yeah, that was pretty cool. actually.
Who's Andy? I don't know any Andy. There used to be Andy to listen to the show, but anyway, that's a pretty cool picture.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty sweet. That was like during the finales. I realized I didn't watch any of the fireworks show, barely. Like that was the one time I had time to like turn around and look up.
Because they're running back and forth.
Yeah, and then I was lighting off like mortars and stuff too.
Man, the people, dude.
It was a solid show, Trent. Probably my best show, I think.
Well, when you have a literal truckload full of shit that, you know,
it came in
like,
clutch. The
yeah,
topper did because, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good. I was like, holy fuck. That's one of those things you get pulled over. It.
I know. I was not speeding the whole way out there.
That's hilarious.
And I got there and I was not moving that truck. That truck was staying there the whole time until the fireworks went off. So
I saved that video on my phone. That was pretty funny. So in other words, you stocked yourself up pretty good on the surf sides, huh?
Yeah, surf sides solid. Yeah, fireworks solid. The whole weekend was pretty solid. One golfing was terrible.
Good. Hey, ditto. I didn't go golfing, but I'm terrible at it.
We faced the neighbors.
You and Dad?
Yeah, and Uncle Pete. And
you went there.
Yeah, and then our fourth was our other neighbor, John. And then it was versus the other neighbors, Randy, Kyle, Josh, and then Josh's daughter. I don't remember her name, but
she beat you. She did,
off
didn't
the
she?
top of my head. No, what? No, they beat the hell out of us. It was like Josh is a good golfer, and the rest of us suck. Uncle Pete, we just like we play like best ball, so we'd use the best shot from.
Oh, nice.
Each one. So.
That's great. That's a great idea. So did Uncle Pete carry you guys?
Yeah, I think we might have used one or two of his shots. The whole 18 holes.
Yeah, fuck. I can't poke too fun at him, dude. I fucking suck.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was like the first 9 holes. It was kind of quiet. Like we were all drinking our own beers and stuff. And then the cart girl showed up like at the ninth hole. The beer girl, and someone ordered a round of fireball shots.
Was that you?
No, I did not. But then everybody really loosened up. We actually golfed way better because then like 2 holes later, she showed up again. We had another round of fireball shots, and then
there you go.
Two holes after that,
I would love fireball.
"Oh," because I kept like bitching. I was like, "I can't do fireball. Like I hate it so much."
Yeah,
I had to force that shit down, just like pray I didn't puke. She came back and was like, "Oh, I got a new shot for you guys." And it was vodka and Red Bull, but it was just like a shot of vodka with a splash of Red Bull. Like,
nice.
I'd rather take the Red Bull. Dude,
that's hilarious.
We were wasted. So, well, not wasted. We were drunk.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
But we golfed better.
That's good. You know, what I would know is threw a scorecard away. But let's do this. You know.
Yeah. Well, the
actually,
back nine, we ended
by that
up
point, I would have said
we ended up being only 1 over on the back 9. I think they.
Oh, it's not. Like damn.
2 under, so it was close in the back 9. The front 9, they.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah, it was crazy.
Was it mini putt or? Well, good for you.
No, it was best ball. Like I'd get a good drive and then.
So the 3, like with every hit, every like.
Well, it's par 5s, par 3s, par 4s.
Man, you guys did a good job then. Well, you and your dad are good softball players. So I can see the swing, you know, without watching it even. I know you have a good golf swing.
Thanks.
Yeah, dude. I love watching those hips.
It was a good time, Trent. The neighbors, my dad brought up the old podcast, everybody.
Did he? Do we get some more followers? Let me look.
We got a couple on YouTube. Kyle, Randy's boy, good guy.
Thanks, Kyle.
great guys actually over on that side. Love those. Love all of our neighbors. And
Good job, Brent.
yeah, no, they're great people. he did a took out the old sailboat and tipped her over though in the middle of the lake.
Oh shit, who did that?
Kyle. It was entertaining. It sucked for him though. He lost his phone in the lake.
Oh, that'll happen.
And then he hit a boat that was like being really dumb, terrible drive. Like it was a pontoon rental. Maybe I shouldn't say this on here.
Hey, I don't care. What happened?
Anyways, the DNR showed up.
Yeah.
They had to take his information, I guess, and then I don't know. I don't think he's gonna get in trouble or anything. But the tabs were expired on the sailboat for like 5 years.
You know what?
But
all that matters is that you guys kept it quiet. You didn't tell anyone at all. So
oh, there's 60 viewers here, right? Good times, Trent. Lots happened.
Good.
Yeah, missed you, of course. We're the fireworks tag team back in the day. So
the day will come.
That's maybe what we did. We
used to bring Lyle up or something.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. But remember what we used to do is just sit there and just light off bottle rockets and firecrackers all day.
Yeah,
I'm sure that wasn't
now it sounds
annoying
like absolute
at all.
Hell. Yeah, right. Because now, if I did that, my first thought would be like, I don't want to pick all this shit up. You know, that sounds horrible.
Did we pick it up? It's just trash.
Did we pick it up? If you shoot it far enough that way, see, you don't have to worry about that.
Skip it across the lake, shoot it in the lake.
Skip it across the lake. That one made to South Dakota. We're fine. It's fine. It's fine. Next one. Do you still get out there and clear the seaweeds and everything?
I'm not doing that shit anymore. I don't want to go swimming.
So you didn't clean them up either, huh?
Well, now
you really do bottle rockets. You pew pew pew. Brant's all day just shooting bottle rockets.
Sitting there by myself. Like, I wish Trent was here.
Wish Trent was. As I'm sending you videos that I'm like, this is fun. You're like, no, he's fucking. This is great 10 years ago. Ha ha ha. Every time, like, this is funny. I'm assuming it's a brand. I already saw this one.
Yeah, you sent me the oldest shit, you fucker. Jeez.
You fucking young kids and your social media. If I see something funny, I'm gonna send it to you. Okay.
I'm constantly doing research for the show. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate you calling me out every fucking time.
Well, one was literally
not even an LOL. That's a thanks for this old ass fucking video. And I just cry.
Well, you sent me one that like had a clip of Home Alone in it. Like, what? They put that together back in '92 or something.
I'm ESPN Classic. I told you that.
I know.
Some of the stuff I sent you was just golden.
I know.
Some. I know not all.
It is. It's good stuff. No, actually, Kyle had a great point about like how to rank beers or whatever, rank anything really.
What's that?
He said it should be on a scale from -10 to +10. So 0 is like the middle, like it's not that, it's just average. And then negative numbers, it's bad, and then positive numbers, it's that much better than just. Made sense. The Kyle Strong ranking system. So we can't change yours up because we have in our website. So.
I disagree with it, but I can understand it.
Yeah, well, this way it made sense because it makes like. Let me try to explain it again. 0 is like an average beer. Like 1 through 10, we don't know what's really average. I guess 5, you could say.
5.
Yeah.
Well. Oh, it is 0 through 10. A 5 is a 0, and a 0 is a -10. If you still think that way, you just go beep. We use decimals too and shit. I think.
Well,
it's too complex for Kyle to understand the way we do it.
I get it. Oh,
I'll talk to you next time I see him.
Thank you. It made sense at the time, and I was also drinking. Oh, that was during the old big potluck we do or whatever. Well, we that was delicious. God.
What'd you guys eat?
Randy made like pulled pork. So we had pulled pork sandwiches, and then he made ribs though. Oh my God.
You made both?
Yeah. Yeah. Wasn't expecting that. So
does he smoke them too or whatnot? Or he
Yeah. 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 It was delicious. It was delicious. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. And we didn't bring anything.
Oh, you didn't? Well, I mean,
I brought this whole salad.
Years ago,
my dad told me not to bring it because it's too windy out.
Yeah.
That's the dumbest. When we sat where there was no wind.
We need the wind to take it away. Where's the food? That's hilarious.
But I
went there a couple of years ago. Yeah, they have a great spread, man. I remember the food was solid too. Because obviously at that point too, you have a nice little buzz going, so everything's even better. You're just like,
yeah.
It's am I gonna have seconds or thirds? I don't know. You know, that's how you're thinking to yourself. It's just so good. It was all good.
I know that was we were supposed to light off fireworks that day, and then the rain rolled in. So I made a decision there. When I made the decision, then I started really pounding them back. But I was kind of easing back a little bit, holding back.
Yeah,
but it didn't
be
really
responsible.
Help. Well, because then Saturday we golfed.
What time was your tea time?
It was like 10, but we didn't get done till like 4.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I was way drunker Saturday than I was Friday.
Well, that's night you lit them off, so that's good.
Survived.
You did.
I'm gonna go with the old surf side here now, Trent.
Do it up, man.
Are you an iced tea guy though? Do you even like iced tea?
I like iced tea. I don't mind iced tea. It's not my first choice, but I like iced tea. It's gotta be sweet though. Gotta be sweetened iced tea, not non-sweetened.
Yeah,
that shit.
It's sweet enough, just perfectly sweetened.
I like that. Just a little sap. Listen, sweet little saps.
Oh, well, shit, Trent. I forgot to rank this. I'm gonna say. Yeah, I forgot to do this. I forgot.
What are you gonna say? What is it?
I'm gonna go with the 6.9 on
the Banter beer meter.
I like that. Good job. Thank you. I saw the number 96 recently, by the way, and I thought about you right away.
Thank you.
Then I said, "Hey, it reminds me of Brant." And Dana said, "Is it supposed to be funny? Is it like a gay thing or something? Because it's 96." I'm like, no, it's just funny. You could be that way. It could be that way, but anyway, I saw 96. I thought about you. Let's go on.
No, it's funny. My dad asked me, "Why is 96 your favorite number this weekend or something?" I was like,
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. It just it stuck with you.
Yeah. We got a action-packed show, Trent. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time for all this stuff.
We're gonna find out together.
Cut it short because a lot has happened in 2 weeks in the sports world.
Yeah,
this is
dude.
the greatest sports show in the history of the world.
The greatest show on podcast. I don't know.
YouTube.
You're right. We're not
Amazon.
on turf.
On turf. I like on turf. Well, first, Trent, our new favorite segment to start off the show. We're doing this to get some engagement. So comment on our videos I haven't been posting in the last 2 weeks.
There's enough though before that for a while to last.
Yeah, I did love it. This one comes. This is a old one, Trent. 11 months ago. Holy shit.
I did.
Oh shit! I forgot to do the intro. Sorry, a little rusty here. Our new favorite segment, Trent. What's it called? Do you know?
It's called
From the Frozen North. It's Border Banter Back Tuck time. Giggity.
Beautiful. There's Quag.
Border Banter Back Talk time, Trent. God, we sound professional. All right. Oh, this is old. Holy smokes.
11 months ago.
All right, we'll play the video first, and then we'll play it. We got a couple comments in there from this video. It's funny
Nothing
because
new.
one comment is from 11 months ago, and then someone replied to that comment 8 months ago. So like a little 3-month break there.
we'll bring him out to light. We'll make him famous. Let's go.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go now. The name of the clip, Soccer Sucks. Might be one of our best ones here.
Hate soccer. Like I tried watching it. I gave it a try in one of the World Cups. I watched like the whole thing almost. I was like, why did I do that at the end of it? Because it was so boring. It was like I don't care at all. But I guess that's just the benefit of being an American, though, because we have all these other sports that are way more entertaining. And all those other sports, but it does come down to the thing. Like you gotta. There's a lot of gear in baseball and hockey and football.
Yeah.
In soccer, you don't have to have any of that gear. You have to have some cleats, maybe. You don't even need that really. You should have it, but maybe some shin pads.
Shin pans. That's right.
Didn't we name the show?
It's funny.
That's the name.
It's funny hearing
that's the name of our episode.
Sorry,
it was shin pans. Hashtag shin pans.
I hate soccer. Like I tried watching.
So what did the guy say to that brilliant take?
So the first comment was from Del Blanco Diablo. From 11 months ago, he said, start betting on teams. It makes it way more interesting. Great point. Fair. Great response. And then just 3 months later, CJ Goated XX said, no, it doesn't. Soccer sucks, period. Bam.
Done.
So
Next
there it
video.
is. My new favorite segment, Trent.
I like that. That's great. That's a good little find there.
That was funny.
He had nothing to say back to that either, I don't think.
No more replies after that.
That's fair. He's like, that's fair.
It's like CJ Goated XX got him.
Got him.
Got him. Well, let's get into sports. NBA, Trent, what's happened since we've been gone these last 2 weeks?
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, we have the NBA draft happened. Did you watch any of it?
Fuck no. How about you?
I did not watch any of the NBA draft. No. I don't know why. I was probably busy. Cooper Flag went number 1 overall.
Whoa, he did?
To the Dallas Mavericks.
Mm-hmm.
White guy. White guy that talks with like a black accent now. He didn't have that like black accent when he was younger. By younger, I mean like a couple years ago. He's from Maine, first of all, too. So
really?
Not a lot of black guys up there. Now he's developed the black.
I didn't realize he was from Maine, huh?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep.
Good job, Coop.
Good for him. Duke University. Now he's playing with Dallas, who has a pretty good team with Kyrie and what's his face? Some other guy. But
I don't know, actually.
Yeah. Then there's the free agency started. There's a bunch of trades.
Yeah, some big ones.
Who was it? Kevin Durant got traded. I think we all knew that was happening. Porzingis from Boston. They're kind of trading a couple of their big name players. Not big name players, but solid players. So they're gone. Was there any other big trades? Some buyouts.
Yeah, Dame was released.
Yeah, Damian Lillard was released.
And you got a nice little package for being released. 5 years with like $20 million a year or something like that. 22 million. And pick a team of his choice.
Interesting
yeah, it
trades.
Is. It is.
Interesting buyouts. Trying to find Miles Turner. That was one of the big ones. I think Indiana Wow, Indiana Center just made the finals. Signed with Milwaukee after they bought out what's his name? We just said it, Lillard. Kyrie Irving re-signed. Yeah, Kevin Durant. I'm just looking. Oh, the Timberwolves lost Nikhil Alexander-Walker. He signed a big deal with Atlanta.
Hotlanta.
So, good for him. He's a good guy. Drew Holiday, that's the other guy that was traded from Boston. Shea signed a huge deal back with OKC. I don't know. Anybody really care? People already know all this stuff. The Timberwolves re-signed Julius Randle, 3 years, $100 million. Pretty good chunk of change there. And they re-signed Naz Reid, 5 years, $125 million. So
good for both of them.
Yeah, they re-signed Joe Ingles, veteran. I don't know why they really did that. He barely played last year. He gave him like $4 million. Maybe he's a locker room guy, chemistry guy. He's a good guy. I know that. But then we lost like Luka Garza, who I like, other white guy, like European guy, tries hard, works hard all the time. But and the Timberwolves, what else we got? Summer League started.
Another white guy.
Well, gotta point it out.
yeah.
Summer League started. Trent, have you watched any games yet? NBA.
I think the question is, have I missed any games yet? No, I already started. It's nuts.
I figured
it's nuts. It doesn't stop.
Well, Timberwolves number 1 overall. Well, first round pick. Sorry, not number 1 overall. He was picked 17th over Joan, Joan, Joan. Beringer. But he's French, so it's how do you pronounce that in French? Bringer?
Jean Bringer.
Bringer?
I think it's Bringer. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
French kid, 6'11", athletic. I watched some highlight tape of him.
What'd you think? You fan? You like the move?
I thought it was a good pick, yeah.
Minus the French thing?
Yeah, fucking French. That was weak. Hopefully he's not a little pussy like they are, but
Him and Rudy will be tight.
I know. Rudy, another French pussy. I mean guy. He hopefully he'll take him under his wing. He'll turn into somebody good. I don't know. I gotta trust our GM, man. He's always been able to draft. Like that's what he's made. Like even we'll see how our point guard does this year. Man, I can't remember anybody's name now. I was doing all this research today.
Conley?
Dillingham?
I was gonna say Conley. Is Conley gone? Is he?
No, he's still there. I think he's 1 year left, but we got rid of
like
what
48, 49.
Yeah, he's getting up there. But we got rid of so Alexander Walker. So we lost him in free agent. He was like our backup point guard. And this Dillingham, we drafted like the 6th overall last year. They are expecting big things from him. He's playing in the summer league. Our summer league roster is loaded right now. So what else I got in here, Trent? In our second round pick, we had like the 31st overall pick, I think, in the second round, which was the first pick of the second round. And then we ended up trading all the way down, got like cash and later second round picks, and took a big ass Australian guy, Rocco Zikarski, 7'2", they're saying.
Damn.
He is like a 7'4" wingspan, big ass white dude, another white guy.
I like it.
So we'll see. I don't know if he's going to play with us this year or go back to Australia and play with his professional team or what. I don't know how that all works in NBA. But yeah, I'm interesting. Summer league roster is stacked, dude. We got Terrence Shane Jr., Dillingham, Jalen Clark, and the rookies playing. Both of them are playing. The two tall ass fuckers we just drafted. So we'll see how that goes.
I like that shit.
I hope we win the whole thing. We got to go up against Bronny James, though. So, you never know.
He had a pretty cool dunk I saw within the last couple days from Summer League.
I heard that.
You heard? You didn't see it? What have you been doing? You too busy watching current
I was
reels and
studying
shit.
my own team. Look at me. Look, if I had an afro.
I like that. I didn't see that shit. That was nice. We got freeze that shit.
Damn.
If I had an afro.
Did you see the whole Michael Beasley gambling thing?
Beasley?
Yeah, former NBA player. Used to play for the Timberwolves.
Well, I remember
It's
Michael
funny.
Beasley. He was a second overall pick one
No,
year.
not that one. Different one. This is Malik. Sorry, I meant to say Malik.
Oh,
Beasley.
Malik. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, the Malik thing. I did see that. Yes, I did. Has there been any new developments all with it?
Nothing in there. He's just under investigation. So there's no charges or anything brought up yet. But there was this little video. You want me to play it, Trent? Because this guy
Is that the one? I was going to bring that up.
Yeah.
About the spread.
Yeah. And I remember that with the Timberwolves he was playing.
Yeah. Play it, please.
So the first time I heard this guy's voice, I was like, oh, it's kind of a sweet voice. And I saw his face and I was like, this doesn't match for some reason. But anyways, we'll let him tell the little story here, whatever this guy's fucking name is. Malik Beasley.
We got him. This man's going to jail. 8.5-point spread. 5 seconds left on the clock, and Malik Beasley is going to go coast to coast like the place is on fire. I don't know what to believe in anymore. Is there such thing as a bad beat? Or is that just a phrase made up to cover up these guys' backdoor and spreads? Almost $60 million in career earnings, and you're out here fucking up the last leg of our parlays. Unbelievable. Let's do some more investing. 6-point ball game, 8 seconds left versus the Bucks. Guess what? Malik Beasley has the Pistons plus 4.5. He tries to cut it to 3, and Giannis is stopping him from backdooring. Well, Malik Beasley's not going to be a happy camper. No one gets this angry unless it's the last leg of a parlay. What else do we have? What do we have here? Look at this shit. What, his controller die? You can't tell me he didn't take Halliburton's over. How about the final play?
His controller died.
Right through the hands of Mr. Beasley. This always looked fishy to me. It never sat right with me. Maybe Beasley was in bed with the books. Maybe that's why betting's so hard. Because not only are we going against the books, but the players are too. So I don't know, how is anyone supposed to win anything if we're all trying to do the same thing? How many guys in the MLB, in the NBA, in the NFL have costed us money based off of them hitting their own bets? I don't know what the fuck to think now.
Do you see that
Pretty
video with it is interesting. I think it was before the first one of the clip for when they were lining up for free throws. It's like he looked somewhere and like he told like what the spread was or something. He like looked and like he made it like a movement or like a it was off. So
well, I was gonna say, remember in the playoffs, like Draymond was shouting out the spread and shit when the Timberwolves were playing him.
No, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been making me think a lot.
Draymond was spread like during the playoffs this last year.
Yeah, this year against the Timberwolves.
Really?
Yeah,
that's odd
because they made a big deal out of it for like a week, and then that was it. Nothing happened of it.
I forgot about that.
Because I think they were down by like 30 points in the fourth quarter, and they came all the way back to cover the spread or something. It was crazy.
That's
we
nuts,
still
dude.
beat them, but it was like, I don't know.
That's nuts.
Makes you think about a lot because it happened not only in the MLB or in the NBA, dude. It's happening in baseball. Did you see that one now?
I was reading a comment someone made. That was funny. Did I see what though?
Guardians pitcher Luis Ortiz is placed on leave due to MLB betting investigation. This just happened.
Oh, I did not hear about that one yet, dude.
Yeah, pretty interesting stuff here. In this article, they play some of the clips, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Let's pull that up. We're transitioning to baseball. We're skipping over hockey for now. We might not get back to hockey.
What?
But yeah, and what caught my eye before this like investigation, there's a I think he struck out like 9 batters last week, and his over was 8.5. And then on his 9th strikeout, instead of being like happy, he yelled "fuck," like "fuck," like he messed up or something. The same guy, and then this investigation all started, and now they got so this video here is June 15th against the Seattle Mariners. There's a firm that identified unusual betting action on whether the result of the pitch would be a ball or a hit by pitch, according to ESPN. Ortiz threw a slider far outside the zone, leading to a walk in a 5-run inning. So he started. So the first pitch of this inning was, the betting that it was going to be a ball just spiked all of a sudden. In-game betting too, I think, is the problem.
Flash votes.
So watch this. So that wasn't
First
that
pitch missing low.
Same thing happened in another game, June 27th. He's on the mound.
Our son, because I didn't do it.
Pedro Paez leads off.
That
takes
one
one that
way outside. Went all the way.
Yeah,
to
that's
the
nuts.
Yeah, he has a bunch of other videos of him doing this stuff too. A pretty interesting article. It's on the Athletic. Yeah, there's. I don't know, man. I'm starting to think like betting is involved way more in these games in all sports than we actually. Maybe I don't know.
How can it not be though? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
But
mean,
like,
these guys
yeah,
make
no,
a ton of money, but it doesn't matter. I mean, they still want to make more money.
just it's fun to do. You know, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It would suck though. You know, it would fucking suck.
I think 100% it happens in the NBA. Well, we had that one player kicked out of the league for it like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I forgot his name, but yep.
Yeah, he was what he bet on himself to like the under in minutes, and then he faked an injury that game.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
something like that. But yeah, so baseball is making some news. On top of that, All-Star Game and Home Run Derby is coming up July 14th. I think the All-Star Game is. I think the Home Run Derby is before that. Our boy, Royce Lewis, not even close to being an All-Star. He fucking
Fuck you,
sucks.
Royce.
Byron Buxton, though, was voted in. Or I don't know if he was voted, but he was named an All-Star. Starting. Was he
Which
starting?
he should be.
Sorry, yeah, he's having a great year. And then just
Plays
now,
his
Trent,
ass
breaking
off.
news. Breaking news. Joe Ryan, Minnesota Twins starting pitcher, is getting the call to replace Houston pitcher, Houston Brown, I think his name is, or something Brown. I don't know if it's Houston Brown. But good for Joe Ryan. He deserved it. He's having a hell of a year. Hell of a couple last year, 2 years now. But he just kind of struggles at the end of the year. We'll see if he can keep
Good job, Joe.
Yeah. And then other news, Twins still suck. 44 and 47. Third
God
in the
damn,
AL Central.
I didn't realize they're losing record now. God dang, dude.
Yeah, and they've actually been pretty decent the last 3 or 4 games. So that's from being pretty decent for the last 3 or 4 games. They're 5-5 in their last 10. They're sitting 4 games out of a wild card spot, and they're like tied with like 8 teams for that wild card spot too. So
that's nuts.
It's gonna be tough for them. They're playing the Cubs, my grandpa's team. Yesterday they beat them, and they were winning earlier today. I don't know if they're winning now, but then they move on to play Pittsburgh. So Cubs are a really good team. Pittsburgh not so good. So we'll see. That's all I got for baseball. Trent, are you excited for the All-Star game? You ever watch any of those?
All-Star games?
Yeah.
I think the last one I watched is probably, I don't know, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. I remember back in the day, like when it used to mean something. It used to be the one fucking, because even with baseball, it's the one All-Star game where you like guys are gonna try, you know.
Like have to. You're almost forced to.
Yeah, it's obvious if you don't try in baseball, like you're not just gonna watch the balls go by you. You know, you're gonna try to. I mean, maybe you won't like dive like you would otherwise, maybe, but No, I haven't for a while, man. Like that when it used to mean for that brief period, that brief moment in time when it helped decide home field advantage, like it was
For the-
stupid, but at least it made the game more interesting, you know.
Yeah,
So have
I
you
did
watched
like
it?
that.
Yeah, I mean, well, I thought it was stupid. Do you liked it though? You liked it?
Yeah, why not? It's weird.
Yeah.
It's stupid that they do the All-Star game in the middle of the season. Like half these guys are gonna slump at the like the second half and not be. I would not consider them All-Stars, you know.
Yeah.
But whatever. That's what they do in baseball. I like tradition. Stick to it. Don't change it.
There you go. I can get that. I can get behind that.
Yeah,
I like tradition too.
Remember your boy Torrey Hunter robbing Barry Bonds, that home run?
That was a
pretty
fun
sweet.
one.
Yeah.
Was that during the same? Was that during like I forget what years that it was? It determined home field advantage, but I remember that was fun. That was a highlight. That used to be played all the time.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it did or not, but still a pretty cool play. Speaking of cool plays, Trent, the NHL Draft
Oh, here we go.
was also during this week, and NHL free agency. If the NHL was smart, they would fucking adjust their season so it doesn't align with the NBA. It doesn't have to be much. It'd be like 2 months, you know, not the
I agree with
exact
that.
same fucking time, you know, dumbasses.
Agreed.
God. And the NHL they should start now and just end in the winter, right? I think. But
You think
who
so?
am I? Yeah, it's a
You think like, kind of like have their own kind of thing? The
Yeah.
NHL we're talking about?
yeah, totally different than the NBA. NFL is
We
going
live
to
in-
end. You could do it before the playoffs start in the NFL, or like maybe you'd have to do it at the end of January. That'd be the end of the NHL season.
Has that
Playoffs
been
and
talked about
everything.
before? Or is that just like a brand thing? Have you been thinking about it yourself?
I've been emailing the commissioner every year of my life since I've thought of it. So no
I like that.
responses yet.
I like
Dick.
that. That's good.
Guy's a
You know what?
dick.
I just want to throw this in. I did a little bit of research here because you don't have a guy do
Ooh.
research for us yet. But from 2003 to 2016, the outcome of the MLB All-Star game determined which league's team would have home field advantage in the World Series. So that's a good chunk of time. 2003, 2016.
Yeah.
So it might have been like during that same time when Torrey Hunter's and when Torrey Hunter Rod Bonds. I didn't realize, I forgot it was that long of a stretch, 13, 14 years, 2003, 2016. So
Great research, Trent. That's why we have you.
that's why he hired me. So
Thanks for clearing that up.
you're welcome. Let me get back to my notes.
Get back to your notes. We got the NHL draft and free agency. I don't have any the Wild didn't have a first round pick, so I didn't really give a shit. I was just looking for trades and stuff.
Yeah.
We did do one trade. We traded Freddie Gaudreau for like a 4th round pick to Seattle, which is kind of a weird trade. I didn't like him. I don't like anybody on our team because they're all a bunch of fucking losers. So I do like our boy Brock Faber. So
Yeah.
keep him.
That's our boy. That's right.
Kaprizov, he's all right. I'll take Kaprizov and Faber, and everybody else can leave. I
Lick a
wouldn't
taint.
care less.
There you go.
Now we got all this free agency money, but we didn't spend shit because there isn't any good players out there. So
Yeah.
the top guy I think signed with Vegas Knights, and we couldn't really afford him anyways because we're gonna have to lock up Kaprizov. So we're looking for a top-notch center. No one's available. We're trying to trade Marco Rossi still. It sounds like he doesn't want to re-sign with us. Contract talks are not going good. He's a restricted free agent, so we have rights, you know.
Yeah.
We own him. But he can just sit there and not sign, and then he's going to sit there for the whole year. Or we can trade him, which I thought we were going to do, but nobody seems to want him. So, But he's a decent player. I don't know. But I don't know I don't know. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. I'm fine. We did make one big trade. Vladimir Tarasenko, former St. Louis Blue, Detroit Red Wing.
Sounds like
He won the Stanley Cup with the Blues. Russian guy, older, is like 33 now. He used to be really good.
yeah.
I actually, I think it was a great pickup by us. I like him a lot. Hopefully he can get another 1 year out. He only has 1 year left on his contract, so he might be contract year. Might have a big year.
Yeah.
He's one of the top. He was one of the top goal scorers in the NHL for a little bit there. So see if he can do that. We also signed Nico Stern back. So he used to play for us. I think we drafted him even. Went up through the organization, and then we traded him when his contract was up to Colorado for I remembered the name too. Now I forgot it. But anyways, it was like a trade deadline trade, and
All right.
he wound up going to win the Stanley Cup with Colorado. And then he won it with Florida last year. So now he's got 2 Stanley Cups. I always liked him. I thought it was a stupid trade because he was young still then. He's a hard-working, good skater. Plays center. He's like a third, fourth line guy. So nothing. He's not super talented or anything, but he does. I think he's quick, bigger body. He works hard. I liked him. I don't know why we got rid of him. It's kind of dumb trade. Now we re-signed him. So welcome back to the team. It was a good signing. He'll fit in like third, fourth line. So I like it. Other news, Trent. Xcel Energy Center. Do you see they picked the new name?
Yes. I did see that.
What do you think?
You like it?
I think it's terrible, but
so do I. I think it's stupid.
Grand
It's just
Casino
like when
Arena.
yeah, it sucks when that shit happens, Just like in Milwaukee when they renamed it from Miller Park. That's not fucking cool. Didn't matter like what team you're Miller. That's cool. To American Financial or piss it is. So that sucks, but it's I guess it's been 25 years already, which is crazy to think about.
That is pretty crazy, to be honest. I remember being so excited when we got the Wild.
Yeah.
I was fucking hyped.
Mm-hmm. Stanley Cup every year, baby.
Yeah, well, I think the first year we made it to the Western Conference Finals.
Oh, really? I forgot about that.
Yeah, pretty cool. I think it was the first year. Might have not been the first year.
Was Marian Gaborik, was he on the first team?
Yeah, because he's our like first pick.
Okay.
I wonder. I don't think it was. No, it wasn't the first year we made it there because it was Andrew Burnett was on the team. It was maybe the third year or something, second year. Anyway, it was short.
They haven't made to the finals yet, right?
Nope.
So was that the first they ever made it? Was to the Western Conference?
I think it's the only time. Yeah, they made it. They've made it even too. So.
Did the North Stars? I'm picking your brain right now. Do you know if the North Stars did anything when they were up here? Did they win any championships at all?
No, I think they made it to the Stanley Cup in like 91 or something like that, 92.
Okay.
And they lost against Pittsburgh, or that might have been the Western
Conference. Around 90 was a good time to be a Minnesota fan. Like that time,
Well, the Vikings sucked in like early 90s.
Well, yeah, that's stuff. But baseball and hockey.
Yeah.
If you have a fucking elite baseball and hockey team, you'd be like, fuck the Vikings, So
that's true. Yeah.
Even though
it 80, 90, I think the Timberwolves became a franchise too. So, but they really sucked. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we just got 4 or 5 shitty teams. So 6. I love them though.
You love them. You do. That's what's going to make the championship even sweeter.
I know. I'm going to lose my mind.
When it happens, man, you're going to love it.
I'm sure I'm missing a bunch of stuff, but we could sit here and talk all night about all this stuff that happened. But we got some football news to get to.
Yes, we do. Yes,
some
we do.
Football news happened even. It's supposed to be quiet right now, but popped off there for a little bit.
That's right.
What do you think about this trade, Trent? I want to get your opinion on this. The Miami Dolphins traded defensive back Jalen Ramsey, tight end Jonnu Smith, and a 2027 7th-round pick to the Pittsburgh Steelers in exchange for safety Minkah Fitzpatrick and a 2027 5th-round pick. I can't believe they got rid of Minkah, to be honest. I thought he's better than Jalen Ramsey at this point in their careers.
Yeah, it's kind of and it's kind of funny too because Minkah goes back to the team that originally drafted him, but Miami's been doing a lot of weird stuff, and they made it public that they were trying to get rid of Jalen Ramsey, like when the offseason started, which is like, why would you tell teams you're doing that? Why'd you make that public knowledge?
Yeah.
And then Jonnu Smith, he had a career year last year. Like, just career year is fantastic. And I don't know, just like they're doing a lot of weird stuff. They got rid of Jonnu, and then they bring in a fucking retired tight end to replace him,
Yeah.
And it's funny because he left because he wasn't interested anymore, like in football, like it all entailed the grind. So why would you want to bring it back in? They got him a decent clip. I think it was $5 million. I think it was the contract he signed. I don't know how much it was guaranteed or it was all guaranteed.
Yeah, that was the other news. Former Giants tight end Darren Waller came out of retirement, and they traded him to the Dolphins. He wanted to go to the Dolphins. So,
yeah, I mean, I thought it was kind of a head scratcher, like for the Miami side, but on the other and a flip side of things, it's almost like the Steelers are like trying to go all in, even though like I don't know what to think about it, because I mean they're giving Rodgers a weapon and tight end. They're getting a solid cornerback. They have solid cornerbacks. Pittsburgh does. They still have they're gonna get Watt figured out. There's no way they cannot do that because I think who was it? Was it the GM that got an extension recently too with Pittsburgh? There's no way that happens if Watt isn't figured out. So it's almost like Pittsburgh is like going all in as well in a way, except just with older players, even though like they're the third best team in their division, I would say. So I thought it was an odd trade for Miami to make, honestly. I don't know what to think, but they're kind of in a rebuilding phase as well. What do you think about it? Do you like it?
Well, I like it more for Miami, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just with getting Minkah Fitzpatrick, if they didn't get him, like that's kind of weird that Steelers got rid of him to me.
Yeah.
But maybe they have some safety that's like a stud that I'm not aware of, like that was coming up, through the ranks.
Mm-hmm.
So, but Minkah Fitzpatrick is one of the best safeties in football. And Jalen Ramsey, he was one of the best corners in football, but he's constantly injured now and he's older. So he is a shutdown corner if he stays healthy. We'll see. I do like that they got Jonnu Smith too, because I do like him.
Yeah. You pull their roster, just like who's that there? Joey Porter Jr. cornerback, he's solid.
Yeah.
They signed Darius Slay as well to cornerback, and they had Ramsey. So
weird.
I mean, on CBS Sports on their depth chart, they have Ramsey listed as a slot cornerback. I don't know if he's slot or not. I'm honestly not. But those are three solid cornerbacks. Ramsey's obviously in the tail end of his career. So I mean, they're doing what they can.
I guess I like it for them because they have to cover what the Bengals receivers and Higgins and Chase, and then Baltimore. Just having anybody there, you have to kind of have three corners out there just run around and chase. I can't think of the quarterback's name right now. Lamar Jackson,
yeah.
And then who's else in there? Oh, the Browns. Well, they suck, but
yeah, the Browns do suck. But yeah, with Pittsburgh, I'm truly interested to see how that plays out because they had DK Metcalf, a receiver. They have Kelvin Austin III. He's a small guy. He's listed as being the second option.
Oh, really?
Then they signed Robert Woods as well. But yeah, they already had Fryermuth at tight end before they signed Smith. So
I forgot they had him too. Yeah, that's weird. I'm liking the trade more for Miami now, almost.
They're gonna be a run first. I think they're gonna lean towards a run more as opposed to the pass. But because I do like Warren a lot. I do. He's a good receiving back. So I think it's gonna be rely on defense a lot and hand the ball off and
I got
throw
him
a
in
ball
my
in third down kind of thing for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
My dynasty league. You want to trade for him?
For who? Warren?
Warren.
Yeah, I'll trade for him.
Oh.
Don't worry, I'll throw you something. Don't you love dynasties, by the way? Like, that's what happens every year. It hits like May, June, and then it's just active, and then just dead.
I know.
Like,
I got to
my
get
teams in a month.
Yeah. I got to get our fantasy team, the keeper league going here. Get that all taken care of. So I can be on top of it when we had to pick our keepers and stuff here. So, what else you got here, Trent? No Packers noon this week, thank God. This just happened today. Vikings rookie linebacker last year, Dallas Turner, was scammed out of $240,000 in a bank fraud scheme.
I just saw that. That sucks.
A police spokesperson told ESPN that charges are in the works for several suspects and that around $2,500 of the stolen funds have been recovered. What? How did they recover $2,500 worth? Where's the rest of the?
That's odd. I actually saw that tonight. I read briefly. It was 2 wire transfers that the guy he like split them or something like that.
Yep. Yeah. 120,000 to each.
And you get a fake ID or something like that. But those wire transfers, you got to freaking really make sure you're vetting the people out. But I guess if they have the right ID, makes it tough. Not that I would know, So.
Oh, it says here, Trent McKenzie was the teller.
Oh, I love it. Love it.
That's kind of sad for him, but
learning lesson, dude. You got to fucking be smarter. There's so many fucking assholes out there. It's unbelievable. Who's that behind you?
The top 100 players of the year are being announced right now, Trent. I got the top 10 on behind.
Who is this, NFL Network?
Well, I just added each. So for some reason, I'm guessing because they want you to buy NFL Network, they just added each individual player on YouTube. So it was like number 99, whoever the fuck it was. And then so I had to add all 10 of them into my playlist.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, I think we'll get into that probably next week or a couple of weeks because we got some dead time. We're going to have some dead time after this.
Dan Right, we're going to.
All right, but this is kind of maybe we should save this one too because the NFL quarter century team was announced, which is kind of funny.
That.
25 years of football right now so far since year 2000.
We'll
get into
stupid.
that next week or week 2 or whatever. We got some time. Quarterback season 2. Let's watch.
I watched the first. Have you started watching it or no?
I did. That's what I was doing, waiting for your ass to sign on.
Yesterday, so I watched the first 3-4 minutes until the quarterback thing popped up. So I started.
Oh, I thought you were about to say like first 3-4 episodes. Like, oh, I only watched the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, right. The first 3-4 minutes, then I got tired.
I could tell you're getting.
No, right now I'm watching Millionaire. It's a reality show on Netflix with the wife. It's called Millionaire something. So that's kind of my show right now. So it takes me a bit to get through shows. My goal is to get through quarterback as fast as I can. I finally finished. I watched. It just took me a little bit over 2 weeks, but I finally watched Beekeeper.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's fucking great movie. Great movie, man. Fucking Jason, you're my boy. It's from 2024. I'm sure it was filmed in 2023 or possibly late 2022. Loved it. Great flick. It's on Amazon Prime. Unofficial sponsor. What's that?
You know what's really annoying about that movie?
What's that?
Is like all their clothes, like all of his clothes, like Beekeeper, his hat, all that shit is like brand new. Like they couldn't have like roughed it up a little bit and like made it look like he actually used it more than a second because it's all like new hat.
I didn't think about that. That bothered you, huh? He did look pretty sharp.
I've been noticing this in all these new movies. I'm not gonna ruin this for you, but I'm not gonna say anything.
What movie is it?
No, it's been happening in a bunch of movies. I don't know what it is. Like it takes you. It's like you can't like in like armor and stuff. You're like, these guys have been fighting for days and years or whatever, and it's like brand new. They have like brand new tennis shoe. Like I don't know.
I see what you're saying. I can understand that. Like I know exactly what you're saying. She reflect a little bit more the fighting and battling and moving around they've been doing. Rough up a little bit.
I've heard a theory. It's not my theory, so I'm not gonna.
What's the theory you heard?
I can't say it. I'll tell you.
No,
later.
is it a spoiler?
No, it's not a spoiler.
Well,
it's just ripping on a certain type of person.
We'll talk about it after the show, maybe.
Yeah, sure.
That sounds fair. So, quarterback season 2 on the watch list.
Yeah,
4 minutes in.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. So,
yeah,
I like it. It kind of pisses me off a little bit.
But Kirk Cousins being a bitch. Those news came out the day that was released.
Yeah,
and people saw. I don't know what episode that was in. Was it episode 1? He said that. I don't know idea.
Yeah, pretty much that he kind of regretted. Yeah,
yeah. Just like I like Kirk. I do, but like him saying that, I'm like, it just makes me sound like a fucking prick. And like it makes him sound like it was 100,000% only for the money. If I knew if I knew they were going to draft a quarterback, well, it's the NFL, baby. Like there's always be someone that wants your job.
Right.
And you were the starting quarterback, man. Like you had that job. You did not perform well at all.
Yeah.
And he still got 100 million guaranteed. And he's getting 10 million this year. He had the $10 million bonus because he didn't do something with them in March, right? If I remember right. So I don't know. Fuck Cousins, man.
He seems like a nice guy for sure, but at the same time, I guess I get it. I mean, I don't expect any players to be loyal anymore, and that's when they are loyal. Like Harrison Smith, like restructured his contract how many times, and he's still staying here.
Yep,
he'll go down as one of the greatest Vikings ever. I love him.
Exactly.
I want to have his babies. But
no, it's exactly it. And when Kirk said, like, I would have stayed in Minnesota or whatnot, like, why didn't you stay then? And fucking Darnold just lights it up. You know what I mean? Just lights it up. That had to hurt Kirk, man. To be like, oh God.
He got rolled too against the Vikings.
Yeah, he did. Like that was beautiful. You were at that game. You were loving life.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was great. Great times.
Great
All right, Trent. We got a lot to get into. I don't know if you're gonna be able to stay awake for all these, but we got a lot of our second favorite. My second favorite might be your favorite.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Time for some mess and pee. Sports porn.
They're done.
There he is. Took time away from signing the big, beautiful bill to drop us that little saying there. So
thanks, Don.
Did he write our law in there? Did he add that to the bill? Like the new official podcast of the United States is the Northern Border Banter.
You might slip it in there, because those bills are like 47,000 pages long.
Oh God, ridiculous.
There's no extra shit at all. It's great.
No, not at all.
I love it. I love it. Stupid shit.
It's crazy.
So love you. Thanks, Don, thanks for slinging us in there.
Yeah, appreciate it. We needed it.
Ooh, I see you started off with the first one.
I'm going off because it's tough, dude. I wanted to go. I wanted to go. There's two options I had, and I think you'll be pleased with the way I ended it, but it could have been flipped. But we'll start off with the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend, the greatest athlete of all time, our boy, Joey Chestnut.
I love this.
Here he is.
So many people are repulsed by it. That's what makes me like it even more. Like,
back in action, Trent. Back in
16
action.
seconds. He already has a 23 dog league. He's like, nope, I got to keep on fucking doing this.
Oh my God, it was great to watch. He did hit the under though. He did not hit the over.
This
72.
is America in one picture right here.
It is. Look at how impressed that lady is right there.
That's right.
Even more impressed.
That's right. Look at that 23 dog league. Cram it in, baby.
Oh fuck, Trent. We should have played his intro, dude. His intro is like, spine tingling stuff there, dude. Is when they introduce him and stuff.
The guy, yeah.
We're not going to get to the record, but 70 would be a remarkable feat. To achieve 70 again.
Watch him here in the last seconds. Joey's going to get it in. Boom.
Look at this guy. Look at him just beat his body. Isn't it amazing? The only thing,
is just
the one thing, if you have a brain cell you would bet on is over or under in Nathan's hot dog contest from Joy. Look at that.
Yeah,
70
look at
that. to 24 dogs right there, just at that moment. Like last year's a wash. Like that doesn't count. Was this his 17th year that he's won? It's ridiculous, man.
He's fairly neat.
Oh my God.
Look at him. What an impressive man.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What do you end up with? 70 and a half or something?
Yeah, they give him a half.
So he immediately goes and pukes this all up, right?
No, he holds it in. I think if they
when we return the official results.
I think that you have to get disqualified because I think it was a woman that like puked it up and got disqualified.
I thought you just can't puke it up like.
Well, I'm sure like if he goes back to his place later, he can do it, but like he can't do it in front of the judges. Like, yeah, I won't. I'm sure it's like, I'm sorry, Joey. You can't barf up the hot dogs.
I don't have the exact stats, but we were doing some math on this weekend. Because I think it like a hot dog with a bun is like 5 ounces or something like that. And I think we ended up after the 70 and a half, I think we ended up guessing that he ate 17 pounds of hot dogs.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's stupid, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And plus he dips it in water as well. To just like add even more. Yeah, God bless you, Joey.
All right, we're gonna take this down a little notch. This happened over the weekend. Arizona Diamondbacks fan got kicked out of the game for fan interference on a home run ball. Come to find out, this is his 4th straight season involved in an instant replay on a home run. The same guy.
Really? I haven't seen this yet.
So, yeah, they compiled the little clips here, and I think the last one is him. The last one was so egregious. The first, and it was sad because the last one was against his own team. He caught like his own team was backing up to make the catch, and he just reached over and cost him.
He's just like a natural dumbass.
Yeah, I think they overturned it and called it just a double instead of a home run, but still it was kind of dumb because it could have been an out. It should have been an out, to be honest. The guy was right there. He would have made the catch. On these other ones, I'm not sure what happened. I don't think he got kicked out of any of the games. But they were all for his team, I believe, to help his team out.
He's got some power, and it's on display right here. Oh, we're going to have to look at that one. A fan may have reached over.
They are now. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Oh, geez.
So that one wasn't close. The one before, it wasn't even close. This one.
Claiming interference
helped
is
his
Stone
team.
Garrett.
It
appears the game is tied.
Upheld as a
Stone
home run.
claiming he was interfered with by the
Same
fan
guy again.
who's got the glove and the baseball.
To 2 hits today.
He's always in the same spot, huh?
Yeah, same guy again. Here he is.
And the fan
That
took
helped
it
his
away.
team there, too.
That should be interference.
They held that as a home run.
It's ruled a home run to start. Pirates take a look.
Same guy. And then this last week.
High fly ball to deep left.
Same fucking spot.
All the way to the wall.
He almost fell
Look at
into
him
the
reach
fucking-
Did
over.
he get it? No, he didn't. And we have to check for fan interference. Tim Tawa leapt with the glove. It looked like it was over the fence. The question is, was the fan's glove over the?
So he got
crazy.
tossed, you said?
Yeah, the fan got kicked out in that one. So
Just for that one game, though?
that's all I heard for that game. Usually that's all it is, but if it's
That's nuts,
really
dude.
egregious,
Yeah.
could be more. So yeah, kind of crazy. What's the odds of that happening? Oh, here's another Arizona Diamondbacks highlight. No, it's not. Sorry, San Diego. This pitcher was up 8-0 in the 9th inning, and the pitcher had a no-hitter going. And there's a fly ball to center field, deep center field. This is a no-hitter, 9th inning. And this is what the fucking player does here for his pitcher. Not to say it would have been a really tough play, but you got to make an effort, right?
Yeah. Oh, 100%, dude.
Like, look at
100%.
this. It's crazy.
Struck pretty well. Back goes the lane. Onto the warning track. It is off the bottom of the wall.
He didn't even try. He was there. He wouldn't try.
Yeah, that'd be fucking irritating, dude.
Like, it's not like it hit off the top of the wall. It hit the bottom.
Track. It is off the bottom of the wall.
Yeah, that's fucking kicking the dick, dude. I'd be pissed about that for the
another
pitcher.
thing. Yeah, another thing is their team is up 8-0. So why are you trying to play the bounce like it matters at all? Like,
yeah,
you can't let up one run if you fuck up and miss it. What a dumbass.
agreed.
Hopefully that guy's fired. I'd fire him.
Agreed. Would too.
All right, Trent. Now we're getting some. Oh no. Oh no. Why isn't this? Why is this working? There we go. Okay, a little bit of. We got a couple here. We'll start with the NHL sound. Remember, I've been saying this for years. I'm pretty sure I texted people. You're like, the sound in the fucking NHL, it's ever since ESPN took over, has been terrible.
Yeah.
Now I take it back because this last year it got a lot better.
Okay. Show me.
And I don't know if they're like if it's really gonna pick up here, but someone else noticed it. Someone obviously way more popular because it has 13,000 likes almost. I don't know how many views, but I've been saying this for freaking years.
You have.
Here's a little video. There was a peak era of hockey commentary and crowd audio mixing, and we took it for granted. Heartbreaking emoji. It'll probably come up clear to us, but dude, it was so great.
Ovechkin at the opposite circle as this is Rivera walking it off. Fakes the drive. That's the green.
Dude, that probably won't come over clear. I probably shouldn't have played that, but it's so different compared to the previous years. It's brutal now. So
enjoy what you got when you got it. You know,
and I got to listen
enjoy
to
it.
women announcers ruin it all for me. So
You don't know what you got. You don't know what you got till it's gone.
All right, Trent. The rest of these are all football, Trent. All
do
football
it.
related. We got Travis Henry running routes. It's pretty brutal. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? Ew. Could you run a better route than that?
Is it him or is it the quarterback?
I don't know. Look at that. Look at his turns. I wish they had to like side by side of like Justin Jefferson or something.
Yeah, they're definitely not like sharp.
No. I'm betting anything that he's going to be corner. He's going to be a corner. He's not going to play receiver. He might play here and there, like get some gadget plays or something.
Yeah, but yeah, it seems like he's got to be cornerback. I'd agree with that.
This one I sent to you, I think I said, can you imagine trying to block this guy? I think we might have to call this show after this one. So
why is that?
Are you falling asleep?
What?
No, we're good. We can. I don't want to.
Nigga, I'm turning this shit. Nigga,
Look at
this
this
shit
Miles
turned up, now
Garrett.
they want
Was he singing this song?
Nigga, get hit with a villain.
Boy,
Nigga, I'm
this
turning this shit. Nigga, this shit turned up, now they want
He was fucking badass, dude.
Yeah, that guy's a fucking beast, man. That guy's like almost 300 pounds. And he's fucking pure muscle, flying off the line, gonna kill somebody.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Oh, well, I'll save some of these for next time.
You sure?
But I wanted to get you. Yeah. Want to get you a little hype. No, not there.
You bitch. Give me some hype. What we got?
Give you some hype videos real quick to end this off. This was for you, 4th of July. You never replied to it. Fuck you. You're a bitch.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I'm a bitch. Let me see it. What did I miss?
3 things to say.
I didn't see you send this one. I didn't.
And gentlemen, start.
This is football, by the way. That's beautiful.
Probably gonna get kicked off as well. Then we got this one.
I like
this
that.
is to end it off, Trent. The final hype video, because it is July.
Shot. Let's do it.
It's July. Here we go, baby. Can you read that, gentlemen? There it is. July 31st, Hall of Fame game.
Is it really July 31st?
Yeah.
That's when Hall of Fame game is? Damn, I didn't realize that. That's awesome. That is great.
We're back, baby.
That's awesome. Thank you, God.
This month. Football is back, everybody.
Is that the name of this episode? This month, football is back.
Yeah.
We'll talk.
We'll steal that one. We'll just say, gentlemen, football is back.
Gentlemen, football is back. Let's do it. We'll snag it.
Gentlemen, football is back.
Yeah.
What do you want to do here? You want to do one border banter blitz?
Yeah, let's do it up. Let's have some fun.
Okay.
Why are you laughing?
Here we go.
It's time for the border banter blitz.
Sorry, I took over it. I shouldn't have done that. Let's go.
I liked it.
Thank you.
All right. Linebacker. Fuck. God damn it. I'm just gonna go LeVar Arrington every time to start.
Here we go.
What? Wrong? Second round pick in 1981.
Ooh, 81.
Don't know, man.
Mehoff?
Heck, Mehoff. 7-time Pro Bowler with the New Orleans Saints.
I'm horrible.
I don't know any Saints linebackers.
Horrible.
I'm just gonna fly through this. Norm Barry,
Let's do it up.
probably not. 122 career sacks, double-digit sacks in 6 different seasons.
I think it's Barry. There he is.
Cantrell.
Yes.
Banter.
Control. Yep, that's him.
Finally won a Super Bowl when he finished his career at the 49ers. The 90s. When Steve Young won the Super Bowl. Did Steve Young win a Super Bowl ever?
Believe so.
It's probably Jerry Rice.
I think so. Good call. Is that it?
Ricky Jackson. Damn, we're dumb.
Fuck. One more.
You sure?
You agreed? One more.
Tuesday, July 8th. 4 days after the greatest day in the world. Fucking tight end.
Todd Heap.
I like that.
Thank you.
Oh, second round pick in the 2000s of Texas A&M.
LG Crumpler.
LG.
There you go.
Close. Cowboys. Oh, I know it.
Is it Bennett? No.
Is it Bennett?
No,
yeah,
I
it is
think
Bennett.
so.
It is Bennett.
I don't think it is it?
It's either him or Witten, right?
Martellus Bennett? Or Michael?
Oh, yeah, Martellus.
I thought he was. Maybe he was.
No,
Bennett.
he was Texas A&M, and he played for the Bears. Good work. Way to go, Trent.
Thank you.
We're good at this.
Let's end off on top. Giggity.
Yeah, we're quitting while we're ahead. Great.
Should have said Packer as well, but fuck him. He sucked when he was with the Packers.
He did play with the Packers.
Just for a little bit. He was a piece of shit. He didn't try.
Huh. Interesting.
He's a wiener.
Well, good show.
Right back at you. Great show.
Any advice for your young lads out there? For the young lads?
For young lads out there. Fuck. Don't drive slow in the passing lane.
That's great advice. I like that.
Don't be a prick. Don't do that. Don't waste your blinker if there's no one around.
Yeah, don't honk your horn unless you're about to hit somebody too.
Yes, exactly. If there's no one around, don't use your blinker because you're the one that has to change the blinker. So don't be a fucking retard. Don't be tard. Don't do that.
God damn, we're full of great stuff tonight for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing is we have a ton of shit to talk about next week. So some more SP, a little more NFL news. Well, probably not. Probably gonna be in NFL news for a little while, but maybe the Twins will do something. Probably not. Probably nothing's gonna happen. So you know what we're gonna do, Trent? We're gonna get into these top NFL lists. We're gonna dig into that all quarter century team. You know what else I saw was this new thing they're doing, like all time, like they did an all time Vikings at each position. That was kind of cool.
That's fun.
Good debate there. Good little debate.
I like that.
Kind of cool stuff like that. We'll check in up on our Twins. NHL and NBA is probably going to be dead for the next 2-3 months. But, gentlemen, football is back this month. So hang on.
Yes, it is.
Hang on to your sacks.
Hang on to
Thanks
your
for
sacks.
watching. Like and follow us on everything we're in. Have a good night. Bye.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for listening to another brilliant and captivating episode of the Northern Border Banter Podcast, a Trent and Brant production. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Northern Border Banter Podcast. Watch and listen to us on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, and Apple Podcasts. Thank you all for your support. We appreciate every one of you.